Hey guys, I'm Juliana, your automotive woman, and this week I'm super excited because I'm back behind the wheel of a Mini, only this time it's top down in the only 2022 JCW Convertible. So I'm going to do what I always do, take you for a walk around, have a closer look at the interior, finish it off with a test drive. But don't forget, make sure you're checking out my website where I keep you up to date on all the latest automotive and motorsport news from around the world, and you definitely don't want to miss any announcements related to my 2022 Canadian Grand Prix weekend track day event. Anytime Mini Canada hands me the keys to one of their go-kart inspired vehicles, I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Having grown up on a go-kart track and competed internationally for Canada. So this naturally brings back a lot of memories, but I'm also being spoiled because I have the JCW, John Cooper Works, which is the most enthusiastic convertible. But there's a lot of new things going on, and I'm gonna start up front with the front bumper and the grille, which has been refreshed, and this helps with overall appeal and airflow. The LED lights are also standard now, as well as on the rear you have standard Union Jack tail lamp lights. This surrounds an all-new bumper, also a simulated diffuser with now center exhaust tailpipes. And then of course this all-new color, which is called a zesty yellow. When it comes to the Mini convertible, you have three versions available. You have the base, and then the Cooper S, and then like I have the JCW, which has the larger and quicker engine. This one specifically is producing 228 horsepower with 236 pound-feet of torque, all coming from a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo with an 8-speed automatic transmission. And if you're like me and you prefer a manual transmission, well then you have to opt for the hard top. But I promise you this, if you purchase the JCW, your exhaust sounds like this. Believe it or not, all JCW convertibles come standard with an aerodynamic package. I'm not sure how well it will work while the top's down, but Mini does provide you with a cover which you can place behind the front seat passengers when nobody is sitting in the back. This will 100% help to deflect some of that wind. But two options I also have available is number one, the dynamic damper control system. This helps to enhance overall drivability and allows you to switch in between your green, your mid, and your sport driving modes on the fly. The other option I have are these 18-inch lighter alloy wheels for 2022, and these are surrounded by Pirelli Performance P0 tires. The combination of a front wheel drive vehicle and these performance tires will not work well for you once temperatures dip. So keep that in mind when you're negotiating your overall price. And then finally, FYI, these tires are also only run flat tires because Mini doesn't provide you with an extra spare tire. So in the unfortunate event you do get a flat tire, these will help you to travel up to 80 kilometers further or 50 miles for my US viewers. It's no secret that a 3-door Mini isn't going to offer a lot of cargo capacity, but that doesn't mean there isn't a lot of convenience being offered. So first, you could totally open up your trunk by using your key fob. I mean, that's pretty standard these days, but Mini also provides you with a trunk release button inside the cabin by the driver's lower leg. And then this is pretty cool, and I totally didn't expect this. You have a payload capacity of 176 pounds. That's how much you can put on top of here. And if you need to load heavier or larger items in, well, Mini also provides easy load handles on both sides. Give those a pull up, and it allows the trunk to open up a little bit more. There's even more convenience back here. So if you need to put the seats down, well, you have handles on each side. If you need even more storage, well, there's a small side storage pocket. And then this is pretty cool too. You have a 12-volt port for connectivity. This particular JCW convertible 3-door offers available seating for up to 4 guests. But If you're going to have passengers sitting in the back, let me start by saying I hope they are smaller than 5'3". So that's how tall I am. I'm 5'3", anywhere from about 125 to 127 pounds, and it is pretty tight back here. I might have about 1 inch of leg space, but when the roof is on, head space is pretty good. Now, in relation to storage, well, it's available behind both front seats on this side. On this side, you have small pockets. Is good for snacks or tablet, and then there's only one traditional cup or bottle holder, which you could take advantage of right in the center. There's no additional connectivity. All the connectivity is up front, but on both sides you do have convenient handle grips, so it's much easier to get out. I've never been shy about saying that Mini offers my favorite interior in the business. There's so much character, but I also don't want to mislead you because I have the Premier Plus trim with the aluminum accenting. This will cost you extra, but I'm going to start up top with this 3-in-1 soft touch roof. So using this toggle switch right here in the center, give it a push back, it opens up slightly. Give it a push again, hold it, okay, because this isn't just simply push and it opens, you have to hold it the whole entire time. Then it opens all the way. When it locks and you've done it correctly, a little message will come up on your digital driver cluster and it will say that it's locked. Make sure you see that because then you know it's going to be secure. And then of course you can reclose using the same toggle switch. Again, you have to hold it to close. Then with the Premier Plus trim, I have the blend of premium cloth with leather. Both of these seats are manually operated. They're also heated, and if you're taller and you like that extra hamstring support, you have that on both sides as well. The steering wheel, upgraded for 2022. It also offers more character. It's thicker, great grip. On the left-hand side, this is where you have your driving assist, or essentially your adaptive cruise, which gives you your forward camera, your rear camera, and then lane keep assist. This does not have blind spot detection, and I speak about this during my test drive. It's really important, so make sure you watch that test drive. Then on the right hand side, you have your voice commands, your Bluetooth, and your radio features. This radio is upgraded to the Harman Kardon. It sounds awesome. Make sure that is still available in your market because you want it. Then you also are provided with a brief subscription to Sirius XM. Then for this digital driver cluster, I've already mentioned it's a digital driver cluster. It's digital across the whole lineup. Also, that's new for 2022. It comes up with a heads-up display. I deactivate the heads-up display because I find the information just redundant. You have two large screens right in front of you. So again, you just deactivate it. It's pretty simple. You could do that by going through your infotainment system, which is also upgraded for 2022. Now, again, across the whole lineup, it's an 8.8-inch touchscreen. With that Premier Plus trim, I also have a navigation and mobile charging. Now, when you do your test drive, bring your phone with you because if you're like me and you have a larger one, it's not going to fit. So you want to make sure you could actually take advantage of that feature right there. Then I mentioned it before, you have additional connectivity, and also Android Auto is not offered, only Apple CarPlay. A couple more features before I hit the road. When you're going through your infotainment system with your Mini specialist, just really pay attention to the Mini icon because that's where you'll be able to customize a lot of everything going on in here. And then if you want to minimize your fingerprints, well, just use the dial knob down here. I tend to do the touch screen because I'm really slow with the dial knob, but I mean, it's your vehicle, so take your time. Further down here, you have your parking assist so you can see your lines. Then you can turn on or off the automatic start and stop for if you don't like that feature. Then you have your start and stop toggle switch. Beside there, you have your traction control, which you can turn on and off. And finally, your driving modes. Again, I said it a little bit earlier, you have 3. You have green, mid, and then sport, which I highly recommend using the paddle shifters. Now, let's hit the road so I could provide you with my final driving impressions from this past week. 2022 John Cooper Works Mini Convertible. If there's one thing I can say about Mini is that they never disappoint with the fun factor. I was a previous owner, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, and again, growing up on a go-kart track, it naturally brings back so many memories, but Mini builds cars to have fun and to allow its drivers to feel the road. So that said, if you're the type of driver that doesn't like to feel every single bump and crack in the road, then Mini isn't for you. But for me, I absolutely love that. I love the heavier steering. I love feeling absolutely everything. And with the engine as well, it doesn't matter if you're in green mode, mid, or super fun sport. It works really, really efficiently. Throw it into sport mode with the paddle shifters, and it's even more fun to have that extra layer of control. Absolutely love it. I have nothing but great things to say about the engine, but I did hint at the fact that there is no blind spot detection, and I would change that. Not because I would need it, I'm a seasoned driver, but newer drivers might benefit from that extra tech, because with this roof up, you cannot see out that right hand corner. You can. Doesn't matter if it's a van or a bike or a car, you're not going to be able to see. So take an extra second to adjust your side mirror properly to help you out with that. And just, yeah, be aware, right? But this only happens, the limited visibility, when you have the roof closed. When the roof is open all the way, I mean, it's fine, right? Clearly you can see everything. And also what I really like is that the roof line dips a little bit further down in the front, so when you are driving, it minimizes the sun. So that is fantastic. A couple things that I was picky about throughout the week. Definitely the fact that when you don't unlock the doors using your key fob and you just walk up to the vehicle, the key fob has to be in your purse or pocket, but to unlock the doors, you actually have to push this button, and that's super duper annoying. And then the fact that your mobile charger doesn't fit all types of phones. I mean, to pay for that tech and not be able to use it, yeah, that, you know, that kind of sucks, right? But overall impressions, yeah, I love it. Mini again offers so much character. The best part is just driving it in general. And also, FYI, if I didn't already say it, then it is super loud in here, which is traditional of convertible. So if you saw, I took you from a side road driving really slow to now I'm on a highway, and you see how that tone changed. But what I like to do in all my videos is recommend a test drive, because test drives are complimentary. So I'll provide a link down below so you can find your closest Mini dealership. But for now, I'm Juliana, your automotive woman. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss How To Tuesday or Feature Car Friday. Thanks for watching, guys. Always so much fun.